You want to see it again? Is that super blinding? I don't know. If anyone's interested, I do make, for you new subscribers, I do make buffers for gas blowback M4s. And this is how it would come. I have this one kind of greased up, but I call this one the nail. I make two different versions. This one's a nail kind of because it's kind of tapered at the end, similar to what you'd find on a real steel buffer. And so yeah, so I call it the nail. These are handmade by me, and I'm charging $30 for the nail. If you are interested in these, you can contact me through my email. It's demureg@gmail.com. It's just my personal email. D as in dog, E, M as in mom, UREG @gmail.com, and we can talk and then decide what kind of options you'd like to explore. I do different finishes and stuff, and there's a little bit of some metal shavings on here I'm kind of wiping off. This one I just made. But yeah, so and none of them are perfect. Like, there are little imperfections and stuff. Like, this one has a little bit of a finish imperfection right there. I mean, it's smooth, and it's going to get scratched up anyway as soon as you run it, just like anything. This is all I run in my custom builds. So they do require a one-piece buffer tube. So if you notice right there, you can see along the outside here, there's actually a gap. And this right here, this end piece, is just a cap. So this is fine for a plastic buffer, maybe even an aluminum buffer, because they're relatively lightweight. But for a steel buffer, this will just pop off. Not saying it won't continue to work if you have an enclosed stock, but if you're running like an open stock like this, it will not contain it. So just a note for those of you that are interested. I wanted to also show you some different options here. This is the original bolt. It's just kind of rounded off just so that the spring doesn't bind. This is also an original bolt in terms of the end, but this is the short stroke. So as you can see, there's a bit difference in length. Sorry, bumped the camera there. This will actually short stroke your system. And this one I'm kind of, it's one of those things where it's kind of like a special thing. You will get this length no matter what if you don't mention which length that you want. Because this works in all of the gas blowback M4s. So, but this one, I've tested it in my guns, and it does effectively short stroke your system. There's more weight to it, but it has a shorter distance to travel in the buffer. So if you do want that as an option, this is again like sort of a special order. You can get this, and this one's actually, you can see like the wear marks here on the end. This is what it will look like after it's been in your gun for like a year. This is like from the spring sort of binding in the back, not binding, but like stacking, and then it kind of knocks up against it occasionally. You can see on this one as well. See how it kind of just scratches it up. And yeah, I mean, this is the one that I have that I run in my absolute favorite M4. I do run a reinforcement in the back of the buffer tube, and you can literally just you can put like steel washers in there that'll fit in your buffer if you're concerned about it. But yeah, if you have a one-piece buffer, you won't need to worry about it. A buffer tube is, you know, a pretty cheap piece, and if you're wanting extra recoil out of your system, this is a worthwhile investment, and this will last a lifetime. Okay, first of all, I know this is horrible lighting. Second of all, I know I have rosy red lips. My lips are super dry. I'm not wearing lipstick. Maybe I am, I don't know. Anyway, this is my custom M4 here. It's a LaRue tactical build. Love it. It's my favorite airsoft build ever. And so I have a plastic GNP buffer in here currently. I'm going to be using a GHK G5 magazine. We'll see what this looks like. I'm not shooting anything. I'm just going to be shooting blank nothings. And I'm this is going to be holding the bolt catch right here. So this is the stock sort of standard sort of buffer you'd find in a gas blowback rifle. Okay. Now I didn't get knocked off target at all. We're going to switch out the buffer relatively fast here, and this is the stock G&P buffer. So a little piece of plastic. This is an original bolt carbine length, and we'll see how this one runs. Slips in a lot easier because I angle the bottom portion so it just slides right in right past the detent. Okay, same thing. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of rapid fire. Much slower, sort of thumpier feeling, but it's more of like a rather than an you know. That's kind of an odd way to describe it, but that's how it is. And just for kicks, let's see if we can get another little demonstration out of that same magazine. We'll try the short stroke. Now this, you can see, you no longer get bolt hold open. Like I can't even engage it manually, but it is more than far enough to load the next round. Because literally the magazine rounds, I mean, it only really needs to come back to about here to load the next round. Okay, same magazine. See? There recoil. Better have your shit screwed on tight. Just literally unscrewed my damn. I did not plan for that to happen. Anyway, that's kind of embarrassing, but it's cool because I can just, you know, go into a room and just scan around and not point at anybody. Happy airsofting, and hopefully let's get you a little bit of interest in the product I make. Okay, we got her back. Okay, that was, I'm not meaning to, okay, damn.